So let Dr. Wonuola go first.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you, but we
Oh,
can't
good.
see you.
Okay, no, that's fine. If anyone can hear me. Well, I think the first thing I'd like to say is thank you. I'm glad to be on board with BGA. First, I joined MB and I was kind of on the fringes. Let's see what this is like. And honestly, every bit of it has been a blessing. It's like when you have a little bit missing to get a process going. So, I mean, one of the examples I will give is you're trying to log on to something and there's a dot missing.
Hmm.
And you just put that dot and the website goes, okay, the page opens. So for me, yes, I teach and train on emotional freedom, helping people to manage their emotions rather than the emotions being in charge of them. But behind the scenes, you need a system if you want to do things properly and if you want to reach a wider audience and to have things effective. And that's what I've been learning from BGA. And it's like it's giving you your own manual. But what I would say as well, Coach Benson, is the way you look at things from the mindset is tackling things from the roots. And I'm very focused on anything that is not holistic is not worth it. So with Coach Benson, what you get is a holistic approach. It's not just about you going making having a successful business. Like you said, it's about the process, what you become during that process. And if what you become is a sustainable and if an effective system, if you develop a sustainable and effective system, then you can repeat the same thing over and over again. You can do business after business. It can affect your relationship because the transformation you get from BGA is from the roots.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wonola. And you've been a valuable contributor in the group as well. So, thank you for sharing your experience. We have another member who's been in business for over 30 years, and she is also a member of the group of BGA, and she wants to share her experience of being in the group as well, of being part of BGA. Giselle, over to you.
Thank you, Coach Benson. And thank you to Stephen. His words of wisdom are always very helpful. Um, so yes, what I can say is that when you're in a small group of people being coached, you have accountability. Now, I've done personal development for 20 years. I've gone to seminars, and it's one thing learning things, it's another thing to implement. And I can get distracted very easily. So when you're in groups, very large groups, you can learn a lot of stuff, but you don't actually implement it. And what I love about BGA impact group is first of all you're bonding with other people. So Dr. Winola and I, there's some we might talk about perhaps doing a future collaboration together. So that's something that's come up. Having the wisdom of Stephen as a guest speaker on the course is amazing. And the wisdom and experience and expertise of IO is priceless, really. Um, there's a lot of workbooks. And so for me, I've been teaching for nearly 30 years. I'm a posture and movement specialist. I'm very spontaneous in my nature. And before COVID, I'm very much a people person. But when COVID hit, we had to pivot. And taking what I did in person online is not my skill set. So this is all the things that we can get supported by being in a small group, bonding with others, having the coaching, having the accountability, and all the workbooks that IO is sharing with us to keep us on track. And what I can say is in the short time we've been together, and I know it's going to continue afterwards, accountability and connecting with each other. In the short time that I've been in this group, one of the workbooks that I'd worked on a few weeks ago, the way I answered the questions is very different to a few weeks later now. going back to that same exercise, I was quite surprised when I looked at it that my response was slightly different. So I can already see in a very short period of time how powerful this is, really. So a huge thank you to IO, and I would recommend anybody on this call this evening to absolutely jump in. Don't think twice about it. You can only benefit from it. So thank you, Io. Thank you, Stephen, for your wonderful words of wisdom too. And
Thank
good
you,
night,
Giselle.
everyone.
Thank you for sharing how powerful it is. I love that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Giselle.
Pleasure. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Dr. Wonuola, and thank you, Stephen. So, um, fantastic. So, what's the outcome we're aiming at? Our outcome is scaling your business becomes inevitable, getting clients consistently, and your business guarantees you the freedom you deserve. That is if you follow the process. Okay?